Yo boys, we back with another video. Today we're doing a viewer slash gold buyer, so another buyer here. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing Double Rogue. Now Double Rogue is a really insane comp. Obviously you guys have seen it in the past. It's really good. Pretty insane. We're going to pre-sap the DH. We're going to instantly blind if we can't pre-sap the other target or swap the sap. We're going to open. Now here, after he uses all of his cooldowns, we're going to keep going. My Rogue should have opened with me, but unfortunately he stayed in stealth. He does open now. We instantly cheap shot his trinket. And as you can see, we get every cooldown in the opener. Really good. I think this was a pretty long game because I actually wasn't able to kill him. Now my guy throws out blind. Now this is what kind of just this became an easy game until it became a hard game. Now he should just instantly vanish, save blind until it's off DR, and then all we have to do is blind Kinney win the game. Unfortunately, he DRs the blind, and now I'm up for another 1v2 situation. So here, what we're going to do is we're waiting for an echo, because obviously you're not going to be able to kill anybody without echo. So what we're going to do is you're going to sap the priest, Kinney the DH, and then try to kill him. Now, if you get unlucky, you're sometimes not going to be able to kill him. Sometimes. Now, this guy was actually playing good. I sapped the priest, and this is what happens when you try to do this to people that have a brain. So look, I sap up in the air instantly. So I pre-bomb. I didn't even realize I was in stealth, not going to cap. So that was my mistake. I actually really thought I actually opened there. So I bombed for no reason. And as you can see, now, thankfully I didn't Kinney him out of there, and I got a re-stealth. So, really good on my part for getting the re. Because if I went out there and I was in combat, that would have been really, really bad for us. So thankfully, I was in stealth. So really, what you need to do here is we need a sap, we need a Kinney, we need to go. So sap, Kinney, go. Now this was our chance. We actually got huge, as you can see, 4-set proc. If you get a 4-set proc while you're doing this, you're usually going to win. And right before the sap ends, he does get taken out. We do our rotation. He's very upset. Now obviously I'm going to skip this part to where I'm 1v1ing healer for 3 hours. There we go. So we magically now started killing him. And we do win the game. As you can see, we get huge, huge crits because he has the eyeball. And oh my lord, he is dead. He night phase, I trinket, dead. Very good. Very, very effective. Next game here, Rogue Mage. We're going to open. So what you're going to do is you're going to blind the Mage, Kinney the Rogue instantly. So he's going to blind, Kinney, big damn. Now he's going to either trinket or I'm going to help him here. So I bomb it. I'm going to cheap shot the Mage if I can. So I'm going to cheap shot the Mage. I'm going to use my shuriken knives or you know, blades, whatever. Try to get the Rogue out. And we're going to get a re-stealth. Really good re-stealth here. So we get a re. Anytime you're trying to get it. Oh, and we get a juicy sap. I wasn't even expecting that. Damn. So we get a juicy sap. We're going to open here. It was DR'd, unfortunately, but, you know, it doesn't matter. The Rogue has no vanish, so it really, you just want to keep him out. As you can see, we have every cooldown. We're going to pre-blind. So this game is just going all out well for us in every situation. Now, my guy needs to sap off the Rogue. Unfortunately, he kind of just nerfs and then restalls. That was kind of awkward. So they're getting a perfect setup here. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you don't get the sap. So here I had to trade. Now I should have just trinket cloak Kinneyed and we would have won. But you know, I wanted to save cloak for if I had the 1v1 the mage. But fortunately for us, my rogue actually had every cooldown. My rogue needs to open here and kill. Thankfully, you know, I know that he's not here and I take him out. And we do kill this mage. Now, yeah, if my rogue just came out and just got the kill, it would have been really good. Or if he sapped off my blind and he, you know, didn't allow them to get the free setup off, really good as well. So that game could have went a lot. Like if I didn't have trinket, they would have won the game right there because we didn't sap off the blind. Regardless, it was good. So I wanted this guy to 1v1 him, as in he opens, because obviously he has cloak and I do not. So he has bust, or he had it. Now it's 2-minute cooldown. Now he opens, we just kill, and GG. Another easy fast dub out the way. Obviously, I didn't have that many clips, so I actually do add in a mage clip at the end. Me playing mage for, you know, the first time in ages. So as you can see, it's Kaguya from Naruto. So unfortunate. So what we're going to do here is we actually just kill this guy doing pure damage, PvE damage. So what we're going to do is try to find the hunter. We sap the hunter in stealth with our macro. We're going to swap it, Kinney. Get a really nice swap here, as you can see. And we cheap shot the pet. Unfortunately for us, he does. See, this is my problem with this rogue is he doesn't open. He kind of tries to wait, and he didn't get the resap. So he was waiting for the resap. He didn't get the resap, which is kind of unfortunate. And then we get blind. I resap off the blind. Like I said, we're just straight PvEing. My rogue needs to be pumping on this guy. Unfortunately, again, he vanishes, and he, you know, basically wastes that cooldown. Usually he's just sitting in stealth. It's basically a 1v2 right now. Very unfortunate. We really would have got a lot more CDs, but thankfully, I know that it's a 1v2 sitch, so we all goody. When I'm playing with learning rogues, I kind of expect it. So don't worry. He did everything he could. So as you can see, we're straight PVing him down. I'm gonna sap. I'm gonna sap all. We're keeping as much CC as we can. Now we're gonna 1v1 him super low here. So we're gonna blades 1v1 kill. So right before he could trinket my sap and guardian him, we 1v1 instantly add a turtle and we blades. And then if he traps me, we trinket and we just kill him. So there we just got really lucky with our double. We actually used blind really good. Another game here. This is actually a long game that we lost because when you're actually facing good players, this comp can be very, very hard, especially versus any paladin. Paladins have so many outs. Bob, bubble, sack, trinket. So he can bob his friend, he can sack his friend, he can get intervened. It's just so many cooldowns. So we get a nice good opener here. My rogue opens, thankfully. We get bubble. Now I sap for enrage. He actually waits for some reason. He should have instantly done it, but it doesn't matter, obviously. So I try to stop their opener. I use evasion. Now I wish my rogue would just pump him with me. Unfortunately, I actually almost get one-shotted through evasion. Kind of unfortunate. Now as you can see, we only got bubble in the opener. Very tragic. He hodged me. I should have died here, honestly. Even cheat that should not have saved me. With the amount of damage they had, I should have been dead. Like there was just unhealable damage. My rogue dies here. I think. No, he doesn't. And as you can see, we got 0 cooldowns. And this is the difference between facing, when they're fully geared and they're actually, playing a comp. Like double rogue is just you have to play double rogue perfect in order for it to, be good around 2k plus. Like rogue double rogue is very good, but you need to have 2 rogues and they need to be geared. If you have an undergear rogue, it's just not gonna work. And he is undergeared. He has like 1400 gear on. So it's not fun. So he literally has 1400 gear versus people that are sweating for their first 2.1. So it's kind of unfortunate. So I sap him here. He enrages. I line. We can basically I sap the ret. I think he pre-blade storms. Actually, I think he just blade storm for no reason to do damage, but all well. I bomb him here. I wish we would have got Trinket here. Now my rogue needed to help me kill. Getting a re is good, but doing damage now. This guy actually just lays on hands himself before I can get the 1v1. And we basically lose the game off this. Not much I can do. I blind him, but it doesn't really matter because they have 900 get outs, so I just die here. Now I need my rogue to just instant peel, but I knew I was kind of dead. So I said help, but I can't really expect help. Now actually I do a really insane restart, but my guy's blind coming up. If he can just live until he can blind, but he does not. He has file and cloak, unfortunately. So I instant AFK, and that is a GG. So obviously this is the other side of the clips where they're not all insane. Now this is my first mage in this expansion, I think. Actually, I think I played it in season 1 a little bit, like the 2100, but we're going to try to push 2400 reversed. So my priest is playing the rogue. Obviously, this is his first ever game on rogue. So, you know, yeah, this is and he has no conduits. He forgot for the first 3 games, he forgot that he didn't have conduits. So, yes, this is fun. So what we're gonna do here is what I wanted to do is I want to sap the monk. Unfortunately, he does. So he's gonna blind. He should have just pre-sap because he wasn't in combat, but it's not a big deal. He's gonna cheap shot the warrior. I'm gonna sheep, and then we're gonna blast. Now I think I forget to do my Lego, so kind of unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter. I'm still pumping him. So as you can see, we're just kind of pumping. So I get a kick. I'm still doing unhealable damage as mage because I'm playing mage. Lol, nerf mage. And as you can see, I use my the big damn. I alter here. Now, the thing that's annoying is when I DB, it breaks my DB because I have Ignite on my thing. I think that's what breaks it, which is annoying. So irritating. So I DB, I go for the ring, breaks because Ignite. Or I'm pretty sure it's Ignite. I could be wrong. Maybe I click something or I don't know. So my guy Blades is here. We do unhealable dam. He does get the fear. I actually ring on top of him so he can run. He does have file, so I tell him like last second to use file. So I'm like, yo, use file, use file. Even though I can easily beat this warrior 1v1 because obviously I have block, I have bust coming up, and he's a warrior, so there's no world where a warrior beats a mage, especially when they're same gear. Obviously, I'm in unranked gear, he's in unranked gear, we're all in unranked gear. It's very fun. He's pumping me. I'm running blink stun because obviously I'm a mage, so blink stun is pog. So I blink. Now I wanted to pre-DB again, so I pre-DB, I sheep, he kinnies. He should have told me it was kinning, so I could have just pre-DB'd. I don't think I Lego again, so like that's a really bad habit I have of not doing it. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys.